how I find 500K in untapped commercial insurance prospects just less than 30 minutes. In a few minutes, I want to show you. Like you could see my screen. Do prospective. There are various kinds of way to do prospective. I'm looking for maybe construction companies, looking for manufacturing, and I can target specific areas. As you can see, I can use ZoomInfo, I use Apollo, I use Instantly, I use Play. These are all tools that can help me figure out. And you could go on our website if you want. You could go on our website and see what we do. Like we work with B2B companies to generate leads for them. And we do this, we use our AI system that helps us to specialize and look for specific leads that are warm and ready to book. So if you want to work with us, feel free to go on our book website, book up a call, maybe book a call with us. But you could equally check our investing capacity. Based on how you invest, you could see how much you have a calculator, how much you're going to be making, how much we work with you, and if your rate, put all this on our sales calculator, and it's going to tell you exactly how much you're going to make. And that again, you can book a strategic call with us right here on our website, and you can book a call with us, and then go from there. But in the meantime, I just want to show you how I set for 500K based on certain criteria that I figure out, right? So let's start. Like I'm using here ZoomInfo. Like this some information I want. I'm in ZoomInfo, for example. I do specifically, I could look for a niche, like there are certain things that I can look in a job. Let's say I want to look for, maybe I can look for companies, I can look for contacts as well. Let's say I'm going to do and I can look, my recent searches, you could actually see my recent searches right here. I found some there that I search again, but this is there. And there are filters that I filtered here based on this filter. Now you could see what I'm looking for. For example, I'm looking for companies that are making revenue 10 million to and above the specific areas. I could easily filter based on certain criteria, right? So let's say I want to see manufacturing. Based on the manufacturing company or industry, job title, or something like that. Let's say I want to with manufacturing here. It's going to say based on my criteria in a specific area, I could choose, I could zero it down, right? I could take my engagement down. I could look at the companies, lots of companies here in a specific area. And these companies have chosen a specific area, Georgia. But let's say I want to look for all the United States, the whole of US. I could go look for location. Yes, I could say the state or the city. I could go by zip code. So in a specific area where you open, right? I could go by this city, let's say New York City. I could go by country. I could go like, let's say US, how many companies meet that specific criteria and how many contacts I could generate, more contacts that are meeting specific criteria. Let's say I'm looking for a company between 50 to 500 employees that fall in that category. If I don't put any category, 10 million, 100 million category, I could not do that. The more I remove the criteria. But now, if I want to zoom in with a specific niche, like maybe company name or employee count, let's say I want employees from 5 to 5,000, just into that criteria. You have more people, you have more category people to choose. Work with you to look for these specific situations, right? So you don't have to worry about that. So there are many tools that I use. There are trigger points that I could use. So trigger based on a change, based on a signal, based on if there's a new announcement or if there's a new change, right? You got insurance. It's better to trigger those events, right? The contact information, the company information, the contact information, and based on the kind of people we want to reach out to based on how they can reach, and we reach out in different methods. So once we get our contacts, always get their profile. Yeah, you can see their profiles right here. You see where they are. Based on that, see, check specific profiles and then give you a specific view about a specific person. So you could get these, connect with them, and specifically reach out to them, right? So this, you could get this. Other tools that I may use, that I can use equally is Apollo, how I engage with them, how you engage with specific customers, how you, the the tasks, the emails, and so this helps us get engagements, figure out maybe contacts, specific contacts from here. Or companies details, get all this search, we have a search criteria, and we use our AI system to build a long list. We analyze the list, enrich it, we make sure these are active people, right? We equally use, there are other tools we could use, like smart tools, our email, we use instantly or smartly. We combine all these tools together to use, and in such a way that once we combine them, we do a search that with specific criteria, specific city. Like, let's say we're looking for things like wholesale distribution, for example. Let's say these are companies that really um, these are companies that really with insurance. We could go with certain things, with wholesale distribution. Now, these are companies that just basically do wholesale distribution. And we use our AI tool to search in specific areas, right? Now, this AI tool is going to search us companies in the United States to such area. It's going to give us these are companies. Now, these are wholesale distribution. That's the industry. We can zero in by the number of employees. You can look at their LinkedIn profile if you want, could look at their domain, and then any news about them. So we could expand. These are trigger events, right? If we say they are receiving funding soon, equally, this person got recently promoted, and then we see that some of them are expanding their workforce. And based on this criteria, we could infrastructure expansion. So these are trigger points that we could search. If they're expanding their infrastructure, we certainly know they're going to look for insurance, right? And then maybe they have a business merger, or that's called the criteria that I want to look, right? These are trigger points, right? This recently launched a product, and then we're like, okay, they are expanding. So it could equally have, there are different trigger points that we could search this result. And we zero in on those people. We don't just set out 300,000 males and expect that maybe one of them. But we go with specific people and we personalize it. I could say we recently noticed we are expanding. Here is what we can offer. So this kind of trigger points help us to be able to zero in and know exactly who we are reaching, right? So likewise, we could apply this penetrating methodology and in any industry that we want, right? Any industry that we want, we go with them and then we look for your customer. So we talk with you based on your customer base. Is your area wholesale distribution? Is it construction? Is it manufacturing? Based on that niche, we can get you customers in a specific city, specific state, in that area, wherever you're licensed. I'm hoping that. And our system is tailored to that specific, to reach out to specific people. And usually they respond. Usually they respond because we already have a lot of personal information. Like somebody was recently appointed or recent hire, right? Was recently hired. We say, congratulations on a new hire. We want to let you know we've been working on this, what we can work with you to get things done, right? Things like that. And we nurture them for you on your behalf and you start working with them. So this is something we want to work with you on, just to let you know that we use all these tools for you to get the results that we want, get the leads that we want. So this is something we're going to work on, most especially with you, and good to know. So book a call, strategy call with us. Let us have this discussion. I'm going to work with that. Thank you very much.